as Sheriff Schroeder said, 2.6 may not solve a lot of his challenges. It's better than we were a while back when we had zero in there. Having said that, too, a few years ago, we voted on a budget where we started to address some of these salary challenges. I'm comfortable with those votes, because we were losing people at an alarming rate, and keeping good qualified staff, particularly Human Services, Sheriff's Office, and the District Attorney's Office, we just weren't keeping pace. We needed to do something about that. Going forward, I don't want to dig another hole again where we aren't paying our employees so they start to leave to go to other jurisdictions. That just doesn't make sense. One of the comments I heard today that I agree with fully is the citizens of Jefferson County, the voters, spoke. And they told us that they wanted us to not to raise the mill levy, to keep the Tabor limitation in place. I think we were very transparent in our priorities. We talked about where we were going to make cuts, and the citizens spoke loudly that that's what we need to do. So I feel very comfortable, with going largely with the budget as presented, because we've talked about it for literally months, and the vote was pretty clear. I was a supporter of 1A, so I personally was disappointed, but as a commissioner now, I have a duty to implement the wishes of the voters, and the wishes are clear, and so I'm going to take that direction, and I'm going to try to do the best job I can. And I know that Mr. Davis and staff and all the elected officials, like Pete, Jeff said, he's going to be at the table. We're going to figure out how to do the best we can with the resources we're given, and we really do appreciate all the resources the citizens do give us, and so we're going to do the best job we can. I mean, realistically, to meet those needs, like one of the gentlemen, I'm sorry I didn't get your name there, but the last gentleman that spoke, or one of the last ones, his comment about how the divergent tracks we have, where our expenses are growing faster than the Tabor revenue formula allows us to do, that needs to, as long as that continues, this is almost mission impossible. Well, to accomplish that, we've got to change how we deliver services. We're going to have to reduce services. We're going to have to change what services we provide. We're going to have to all get together as elected officials and appointed officials and division directors and figure out what services we're going to provide, how we're going to provide them, and get those two tracks to align. We're just going to have to figure it out, and we're going to have to change the way we do some things. One of the issues brought up was the Parkway. I know we had a number in there as a placeholder. I think that number was put in before the Parkway came up with their budget. That's right. Yeah, so I think that now the number that the Jefferson Parkway needs going forward is smaller. I think we need to have a discussion about what is the future of the Jefferson Parkway. I don't think we can do that today, because we've